you?
It's here! We've got work!
What?
I've heard good things about you and require your detective services. And I can pay handsomely.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
SBO, don't be silly. Besides, you know our policy. We never turn down work that pays.
Yeah, you know our policy!
Come on, boys. Let's go.
Yes, sir!
Roger.
Yeah! Big time!
Now what are we gonna do? Bring it on.
Aloha, everybody! 'Tis I, the Great Clement. Oh, wait, wrong script, sorry. Hey, everybody, it's LS11, and welcome back to Sonic Heroes. Yes, I know, we're 2 minutes into the video almost, and I'm just now doing the intro. Well, this is a post-commentary episode because I'm stupid and did not unmute the headset for this episode. So, welcome to the Team Chaotix playthrough. The, in a way, most tedious playthrough of all of them. It features 3 Sonic characters. 2 of them are 2 of my favorite Sonic characters, and one of them I'm kind of impartial about. So right now, the character we're playing as is SBO the Chameleon. He is actually one of my favorite Sonic characters in the entire series. One of my favorite video game characters in general. In fact, I think some of you actually know that SBO the Chameleon is actually... Okay, I actually didn't realize that this video had some lagging to it. So I guess it's kind of a blessing in disguise that the microphone didn't work out too well, because this video is glitched the heck out, so that's great to see. I guess you guys kind of get to see my reactions when I find out these things happen, and right now I don't even know if the video is moving because my antivirus software just popped up over the video feed. So that's wonderful. Anyway, so SBO the Chameleon is actually the name of my PlayStation Network username for now. Apparently PSN is letting us change our username soon, so I'll be Xander LS11 soon, finally. But anyway, my name on PSN is Espiotage, like industrial espionage, but Espiotage. I don't know. I didn't know what espionage meant when I made the name, and so I kind of combined SBO the Chameleon with sabotage. I don't know. I thought it was cool, like, 5 years ago when I made it. Plus, Luigi Sonic 11 was taken at the time by myself because I couldn't remember my password. And again, I apologize for what's going on right here. And I apologize that I'm getting very sidetracked, but Team Chaotix is very mission-based gameplay. Right now we're actually in Seaside Hill, and we are trying to collect 10 hermit crabs, because Team Chaotix were told to collect 10 hermit crabs by this employer who is giving them a mission. We'll get more into that later on, hopefully. Hopefully the episode chills out here in a minute. Because I know this is literally the video recording itself. This isn't the Elgato. Or this is the Elgato. This isn't the movie. This isn't my editing software. So anyway, SBO the Chameleon. He's a ninja chameleon, which makes sense because chameleons blend in. SBO hides in the shadows. He is the speed character of the team, which makes sense because SBO, he turns invisible. He's the fastest member of Team Chaotix. That's kind of his whole thing. And when he does the... what's it even called? When he does the Rocket Excel, he will throw shurikens as well if you hit the button at the right time. His tornado attack... There you go. There was a demonstration of a shuriken right there. But Vector the Crocodile is the power character. He is actually my father's favorite Sonic character, mainly because my dad just likes him. Whenever we play Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, he always played as Vector. Although I will say it's always baffled me why Vector is in but not Espio or Charmy. But it's whatever, I suppose. Yeah, I'm not too bitter. And Vector's the power character. He's the leader of Team Chaotix, technically, canonically, in this game anyway. I believe in the video games, Vector is the leader, and then I believe in the Archie comics, which I used to read a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away when I played Sonic action figures on YouTube. I believe Espio kind of took over as the leader in the comics. I can't tell you for sure, but I think he did, if I remember correctly. Anyway, we're now in the Ocean Palace, and look at that, we're already on the second level, and I still haven't talked about the full team, but Vector, well, as you saw, he plays a bit more like Big the Cat than Knuckles, and that's probably not a good thing. All the characters are the same, but also different, if that makes any sense. For example, Sonic, Shadow, Amy, and Espio, they're all super fast. Sonic faster than the rest, I believe. I believe Shadow might actually be on par with Sonic for speed. Could be wrong, though. But Espio throws shurikens. Except for Shadow and Sonic, they're exact clones of each other. And then Amy's got her hammer and can send her tornadoes flying, making character fights easier. And then Vector, he spews bubblegum. So Vector's level 1, he will shoot musical notes from his nose. Level 2, he will shoot fire from his nose. And at level 3, he will shoot giant gumballs from his nose, which will destroy everything. That's great. And then the final character from Team Chaotix, Charmy Bee. We don't play as him too much, and there is a reason for that. Charmy is super annoying. Just about everyone agrees on that one. But Charmy, the whole thing with him is, Charmy, here's how he's different. Well, you see Vector's musical notes, but the way Charmy is different from Tails, Cream, and Rouge the Bat. Oh wait, here's Team Chaotix, Team Blast, by the way. The thing about Team Chaotix, Team Blast, every enemy they kill with it turns into rings. A random number from 1 to 40, I believe, or something like that. Maybe it's 1 to 30. I can't tell you for sure. But Team Chaotix are super easy to rank up lives with as well. And it's also, I hate those things. The falling rocks there, they get me every time. Anyway, Charmy Bee, he can activate these flowers, and as you know, when Tails is on his own, he throws dummy rings. When Cream is on her own, she has cheese after everyone. When Charmy is on his own, he slams his stinger at everyone. So now we're seeing Vector in action. And they fooled me once, but they did not fool me twice there. Fool me twice, shame on me. And here we go, just like that. We've rescued the Chow, and that's it for this mission. Team Chaotix, they made their debut back in the game Knuckles Chaotix. Long time ago. It's a game I wish I could have played, but unfortunately it never got a re-release, and it was only on a system that was around before I was born. So, oh well. But Team Chaotix, this was their big return to Sonic the Hedgehog. I think they were in the comics before this. I could be wrong. I don't remember for sure. I don't know. I used to have the first like 6 issues of the Archie comics. I'd like to try and collect them and read them, but there's so many of them. They only got them for like $1 a comic. I'd be paying so much money still. I just know they didn't age too well. So I remember that much. I don't think they continued them anymore. I think the Sonic comics got discontinued. which almost feels like Sonic games at this point with how few and far between they are nowadays. I mean, Sonic Forces was the last, like, 3D Sonic game, and I enjoyed it. Like, I know a lot of people didn't particularly like Sonic Forces, but I enjoyed Sonic Forces. I might be willing to do a Let's Play of it one day. But, I mean, before Sonic Forces, or after Sonic Forces, the next Sonic game we're getting, 2 years later, is... I guess it's about a year later, actually. But you see here, Victor's got the ground pound thing like Big the Cat did. This makes fighting this boss so much easier. And I believe I actually missed the A rank by literally once, not even a full second. Anyway, the audio is going to be a bit desynced from the game to everything right now, and that's just because of the Elgato itself. But anyway, I was on a tangent about Sonic Forces. I think the last Sonic game, like the last main series Sonic game, there you go, 71 milliseconds. Last main series Sonic game to come out before Sonic Forces, Sonic Lost World. I think that was it. Oh, and the Sonic Boom games. But I'm hoping now that Sonic Boom, now they've realized, okay, this is just a TV show, we need to leave it as a TV show. Which is a good TV show, if you ask me. Anyway, Anyway, I wanted to let the Chaotix do their little thing there, do their song and dance. But anyway, Sonic Boom is great, but the Sonic Boom games are not. Let me think about it. Sonic Lost World was the last game before Sonic Forces that was a main series game, I believe. And then before Lost World, you had Generations, and Lost World came out the year I moved in with my dad full-time, so 2014, roughly. Late 2013, early 2014. Generations was 2011. There's about 2 years between every main series Sonic game at this point. Because the next Sonic game we're getting is Sonic Racing on the Switch. That sounds right, like I said. I can't tell you for sure, but I think that's right. I think I do remember that Forces came out this year, or 2017 though, because I do remember the Game Grumps playing it and Aaron actually enjoying himself. Also, the mission in Speed Highway, that's not what this level is. I can't even tell you what it's called right now. It's to kill all 85 Eggman robots here. And so that's why I kind of poke around everywhere, is because if you miss one, you gotta start the whole level over. It's like Shadow the Hedgehog, which is actually, all its flaws and stuff, flaws and all, I enjoy Shadow the Hedgehog for what it's worth. I'm not saying it's a good game, but there are parts of it that I enjoy. I actually went back and watched Clement's playthrough of it. That's why I did Clement's intro today. It was just because I've been on a... I don't know, I forgot how much I liked the Great Clement, so... I know he's a way bigger YouTuber than I am, but... Man, just shoutouts to the Great Clement. Just for being a really awesome guy. I like the Great Clement. He's kind of inappropriate, he does. He gets a little vulgar from time to time, but nonetheless, I like the guy. I think he's just a real swell guy. I support him, so, I mean, there you go. Also, I will talk about it because it's on my mind right now. I've started a Patreon page, and I'm not going to be one of those YouTubers that... I'm not going to plug it in every single video yet. Give me time, and I probably will. But it's probably going to be more of a Twitch thing, considering I've kind of moved to Twitch. For those of you that don't know, Twitch is kind of where I am most of the time now, whether I'm watching a stream or streaming. I'm part of this Twitch community called Sharks in a Barrel. We're pretty fun. We're a fun group. I haven't collaborated with any of them yet, but I plan to attempt to at least. We'll see. But they're all really cool guys and girls. so you can find them on my Twitch channel as well. There you can see Vector's bubblegum attack, by the way. It explodes. I didn't realize that until I actually did it. Also, I'm going to do this episode of Chaotix, and then I'm going to go record more Chaotix, so that's going to be fun. Mainly because I only recorded the first 2 episodes of Team Chaotix, and then I stopped because I was tired. This Team Chaotix wear you out real quick, and I remember what level I'm on right now. I actually do. I know it sounds like I don't, but I actually remember good and well what level I'm on. And it's going to be a fun. And you can hear by the tone of my voice that no, it's not. But at this point, we're a little over halfway through killing all the robots in this level. Grand Metropolis, that's what it is, I think. I don't know, I can't remember at the moment. Like I said, it's been a few weeks since I recorded this episode. Although, at the time of recording this, Kingdom Hearts 2 was finished yesterday, so that gives you kind of a time frame. I cringed a little bit there, past me, just running past those robots. There's a lot going on this week. There's actually going to be an episode of the Too Sweet podcast this week, finally. I haven't done an episode in almost a month, but there's actually finally something worth reporting, and that is the Smash Ultimate leaks. The entire roster's been leaked, for those of you who don't know. I won't spoil it. I won't spoil it on here, because I know that some people like to wait and be surprised by Sakurai himself. I do too. This got spoiled for me on Twitter, so thank you. Thank the Grinch for that. It's all his fault. Anyway, that's besides the point. We're almost done with the level at this point. Team Chaotix, I haven't done too much explaining about them. They're very mission-based. SBO also has a much shorter range on his tornado, and if you go right above an enemy, you're pretty much guaranteed to get hit by said enemy with SBO, which is unfortunate. But Team Chaotix, for the most part, play just like their levels are exactly like Team Sonic's. For the most part, all of their boss fights are the exact same as Team Sonic's, with the exception of 2, which we will see one of them in this episode. We'll see the other one in episode 3 of Team Chaotix, which I believe would be episode 13 of the game. That sounds right to me anyway. The Team Chaotix, their Team Blast is they scream into... Vector screams into a microphone, SBO wails on a guitar, and Charmy beats a drum to death. And I was going up there to make sure that I didn't miss anything. But SBO, just like Sonic, if you get him up to level 3, his homing attack will lock on there as well. It's pretty swell. It's pretty great. I love it. SBO is my 3rd favorite Sonic character. Maybe 4th. I don't know. But he's definitely... Shadow is my favorite, for those of you who don't know. Knuckles was number 2. I don't know anymore, though. I like Knuckles, I like Sonic, and I like SBO. I'd say Knuckles, Shadow, SBO, Sonic, and Dr. Eggman. That's definitely the top 5 for me. Because you gotta love Dr. Eggman, you gotta love Mike Pollock. Mike Pollock just seems like a real swell guy. Mike Pollock, well, the late Dean Bristow is the voice actor for Dr. Eggman in this game. That's one of the only voice actors I know. Actually, that is the only voice actor I know in this game, because they hadn't switched to the 4 kids. I can tell you I can tell you 3 of the 4 kids voice actors. You got Mike Pollock as Dr. Eggman, you got Jason Griffith as Sonic, Shadow, Jet the Hawk. Then you got Dan Green as Knuckles the Echidna, Storm the Albatross, and He Who Shall Not Be Named from that game. Oh yeah, that game.
job. Nothing more to be said.
And that's it. That's all the 4Kids voice actors that I know. I should know more, but I don't. And that's just because I don't pay much attention. Mike Pollock's the only voice actor I know now from the current Sonic games, because they replaced them all again for Sonic Colors and on, and it's the cast we have now. And they're even the cast for Sonic Boom, so that's great. Mike Pollock is the best Dr. Eggman. No disrespect to Dean Bristow, of course. He did a phenomenal job as Dr. Eggman, but Mike Pollock, that's the only voice I can know as Eggman nowadays. Granted, Mike Pollock was also Ella in Sonic X, which I'm actually rewatching right now. Not as we speak, but I am rewatching it when I have spare time lately. It's on my kind of watch list on Hulu. That, along with... There's a handful of stuff I'm watching on Hulu and Netflix right now. The Castlevania anime is on my watch list. Right now my watch list, it's really long. Home Improvement is on there, because I am a huge Tim Allen fan, for those of you who don't know. So this is just kind of me getting into personal life here for a minute, I suppose. But Home Improvement, Sonic X, Sailor Moon, the original, not Crystal. What else is on there? Supernatural, that's on my Netflix watch list. Castlevania, on the Hulu watch list. Or no, that's on the Netflix watch list as well. That's about it, though. Last Man Standing I watch every week when it comes out. So the mission in this level, since I should probably talk about the levels a little bit, the mission here is to destroy 3 golden turtle robots. So they're all always going to be locked in giant cages like this, and if you can't figure out how to unlock the cages, a Team Blast will do it for you. It won't unlock the cage, 9 times out of 10 it won't, but it will at least destroy the robot even from within. You don't see me do it here, but there also, one good thing about this level is there's much more. This is one good thing about Team Chaotix over Shadow the Hedgehog as well, is Team Chaotix have more than 3 of every enemy. Or there's more than 3 golden turtles. There was... One of the only things there is there were exactly 85 Eggman's robots in the last level. And also right here I realized, no, I know Team Chaotix really well. It's actually been about the better part of 10 years since I played the last Team Chaotix. Since I did Team Chaotix playthrough even once, but I did remember this much. And there you go, we already have 2 out of 3, and I think just here I decided to go for those gongs or targets, and then I just decided against it, because I wanted to over with the level. Because I realized also we're 25 minutes in almost at this point. And I wasn't feeling that. You know? You guys know how it is sometimes, you're just not feeling it. And this was just one of those cases where I was just not feeling it. I wanted to be done with this level, so I went up this way. Usually the higher routes in games, you'll get better stuff, like there's the second key there, for example. Well, that's not always the case, but sometimes the higher routes will be where you want to find stuff. With Team Chaotix, for example. Actually, the mission I'm doing when I get done commentating this episode, which, my god, I gotta say, it is really weird post-commentating again. It's been a very, very long time since I post-commentated something. Last time I did was when I was still doing WWE Universe modes. I canceled that because it was the most viewed thing on my channel, so you're probably wondering, why'd you cancel the thing with the most views on your channel? I got burnout. It was as simple as that. I got burnout. I've stopped watching WWE full-time anyway. I watch it occasionally. I watch highlights typically on YouTube and stuff. Also, Charmy, super helpful right here. That's one of the only times you'll ever hear me say that Charmy was super helpful. Because Charmy said, I think I saw something shiny back there. And that kind of gave away... Oh, wait a minute. And so I just went here and grabbed a Team Blast and decided to Rocket Excel my way back up here. Just drop down here and get jiggy with it. And there you go. Mission complete. And I believe that's an A rank. I don't know for sure though, so don't quote me on that. Not quote me on that. People are gonna quote me on that. Do not quote me on that. Can't remember for sure. No, it was not. It was a B. Team Chaotix, you're gonna see a lot of B ranks. Be ready for that. B, ready for that.
Our client's adversary, perhaps.
You mean the bad guys? You guys don't fool me. I know what you're after.
By the way,
Stay out of my way. I'll find Eggman's treasure first. I'll take it from here.
so here we go. Now we're actually seeing different character fight cutscenes because obviously we're not. Because we're not playing as Team Sonic and Team Rose anymore. So we're actually seeing who Team Chaotix and Team Dark would fight in this area. And obviously it's just Team Chaotix and Team Dark. So Team Dark, Shadow, Rouge, and this strange robot who I think I already said who it was. Team Chaotix, definitely the hardest ones to get A ranks with on these. It's not impossible. Now you see we already got rid of Shadow. Sorry, Shadow. And I think we just got rid of Rouge, maybe? No, we've still got them. But because SPS Tornado is so much smaller, I think we get a B on this one as well.
Roger.
We got Vector a level up there as well. Pretty much the main goal to try and survive here. We lost Vector as well. I don't know how we did, but we did lose Vector,
Next time.
which is disappointing.